What you got on you then?
Oh, I got my 5 throwing knives. I got my gun.
Organization will become your friend.
Oh yeah, it will. Quick question. I keep on asking you this. Tarot cards. Did I use the 4 that I got so far, or?
The important thing with all your tarot cards, just to make it as easy as possible on you right now,
I'm not sure if they're Trump cards or what.
Yeah, is get them to Freddie. Freddie gets them to Pete. You haven't gotten to meet or play with Pete yet. Pete keeps track of them, and what happens is he needs to get a full deck of them together. Then he does some magic stuff and activates them, and then he will get back to each individual the cards that they turned in.
Gotcha.
And they do stuff. He may even include notes of what they do, so you don't have to waste them in experimentation. So that all that stuff also he posts on the in-game board. So yeah, they each of the once they're activated, each of the tarot cards does like magical thing.
Gotcha. So it's a big group effort.
Exactly. You've got it on the nose. So please tell me what crap you are lugging around through life.
All right. So I have a sawed-off shotgun.
Illegal shotgun. Got it.
6 throwing knives, actually, or 6 knives.
Throwing knives. Yes.
Yeah, let's see.
Having trouble reading your own writing?
Nope. I got a laser pistol with 20 charges.
Oh, you carry that around also?
Maybe.
Well, it's kind of one of those things that has to be definitely figured out.
Yeah. I probably just
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I would recommend if you want to carry it for now, that's fine. But I would ask Freddie, what's the effect? Because carrying it means you can use it, and if you use it in the right circumstances, at least enough to get a check. I mean, you may expend all 20 charges going pew 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 and missing.
Oh yeah.
But if you can get a check in it every round, eventually you may become the laser pistol guy because they've got a whole embassy full of laser pistols, laser rifles, and all that. Nobody knows how to use this crap, so they just sit.
Yeah, I also have like 6 more untouched pistols as well.
Yeah, what you're gonna need to do on your stuff is to figure out what you want to leave somewhere else because you're not carrying 7 pistols around. That's a bit on the insane side. Even Neo in the Matrix didn't carry 7 pistols around.
Yeah, that's true. So is there like a little locker at the embassy or whatever?
You're not sure how that works yet or anything. What we'll do for now is, that's another good thing to ask Freddie about. But for now, just make a note that you're like, if you want to have 2 pistols on, 1 laser and 1 regular, and then make a note that the other 5 are in the embassy locker. Later, you can let Freddie know, and he'll show you how to add them to the embassy stockpile list.
Gotcha.
Because once again, on the Roll20 thing, the players keep all kinds of stuff that's in the stockpile list, and they have different stockpiles in different places. They are different ways to get access to them. Some are easy to access, some are hard to access, but it's extra stuff for when they need it. But for now, we'll just have those somewhere else. So make a note on your thing. How many bullets do you have with you? What kind of pistol is it? Does he use clips? Is it an old cowboy pistol?
I actually have like 2 different types of pistols. Which again, so I have thing that uses clips. I got like 1 full clip of pistol ammo with 1 more bullet in the chamber. I have a Old West sort of pistol where
I recommend using the clip ones. I recommend
Yeah.
not keeping a bullet in the chamber. There's a very good reason not to.
Uh-huh.
If you drop the pistol, it might go off. If something hits the pistol just right, it might go off. And if it goes off and you're not expecting it to, this could be very bad. A lot of people accidentally shoot themselves from stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't think I have any ammo left for the cowboy pistol.
Okay, no problem. We'll make a note. All your cowboy pistols and stuff are back at the embassy. You've got a modern pistol. It's important to keep track of, like, generally what kind of pistol. You call it a modern clip pistol. That'd be like a brand like a Glock or something, which is a really ugly black monstrosity, but by God, it works really well. Have you gotten to fire pistols in real life yet?
No.
I would recommend asking Ralph to take you to a gun range someday so you can get familiar with it. You don't need to own guns, but they rent them there.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when, or if it's just kind of like a thought. But I just know that one summer, I think it's going to be like, I think this is like last summer that we talked about it. It was going to be like me, my grandpa, my dad, and a few of my other siblings where we go out. But I think we didn't do it because some of us are too young to.
Yeah. Like I said, ask them about it sometime. It's amazing how much your view changes from seeing movie stuff to actually doing it. So, okay, we've established you've got 6 throwing knives. So you've got like a bandito type sling across your chest. Hopefully you're wearing a closed coat on it or something like that, so people don't see. And then you got 2 pistols, 1 laser and one modern
clip.
What else you got?
I guess. Wait. I believe I also have some sleeve slack money.
How much? I recommend consolidating all of your notes into one place.
Yeah.
Make it easy on yourself, because
I'm just gonna make it a currency than a gear.
Well, they've got that on your character sheet also. If you look at your character sheet, let me see where's that. And you go to character sheet, equipment. Yeah, it's got place for money, place for items. You can put a little check mark in the description box, and it opens up a box that you can type a description. Like my character carries a Hello Kitty backpack for children because it picked it up somewhere. He puts crap in there.
Let's see.
He's got like my character's got I can tell at a glance, I've got a pistol with no bullets, old clothes, and a Hello Kitty backpack. That's pretty much all my possessions. But using that sheet, it's there at a glance.
Yeah. I think after the session, I'm just going to write down everything that we own on the equipment sheet.
I think it'll make your life a little easier, because keeping track of pieces of paper is rough.
I have $41 sleeve slack money.
Lovely. That sounds wonderful. Okay, so make a note of all that crap that you've actually got on you on a sheet of paper that you can keep track of for now. Later you can type it in. It'll give you something to do. And it's important to keep people busy.
Just a quick question. There's like 12 or 6 bullets in a clip.
If you're assuming you're using a modern Glock,
yeah,
you've got that's a D10 gun. Does it say what the damage is?
No.
Write down it's a D10 gun, and let me double check. A grand total of 13 bullets in the magazine.
Gotcha.
If you ever need to know the caliber, it's a 45 caliber .45, which is a lot of bullet.
Mm-hmm.
They make guns that hold more bullets, but those are D8 guns. So keep track of yours as a D10 damage gun. Because, yeah, with 13 bullets. And always keep super close track of your ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, if I ever ask, how many bullets do you have left? If you don't know instantly, the answer is zero bullets left. Yes. Also, I'm going to show you, since we're waiting on Freddy, if you go into you see where it says on journal on the next to your character sheet. If you click that and then go down to, you see where it says zones/storage?
Yeah.
And if you click on, let me pick one here, Beastkin Lands.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at their Australian embassy.
Exactly. Now, if you open the window and then expand it so you can see all the columns.
Yep.
It shows how many they've got of something, who permissions is, who it's okay to go in and use it, description, stuff like that. And if you ever need to take something out, then you mark off however many you took out and stuff like that using the edit button in the upper right.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, like they got a crowbar in there. Freddy stuck a crowbar in there, stuff like that.
So it shows quantity, name, owned by, permissions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the very important description of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the degree to which people keep track of their stuff.
Let's just say a box is blank. Is that
Which box are you talking about here?
let's just say, for example, 3 modern gas masks, and
right.
Permissions is blank.
Yeah.
Is that where only they can get to it, or?
I'm not really sure on that. That's something that I would recommend asking them, but I'm thinking that they're probably not overly protective of modern gas masks. They've had stuff in there like precious gems that were worth like $100,000 each. That they'd be protective of, but a gas mask, probably not so much. Somebody probably just got lazy and didn't fill out the box, is my guess.
Gotcha.
Any questions on that?
Not really.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and go for your briefing, because I don't know where Freddy is or anything like that. He may be having more problems. But you're sitting around talking to Detective Young, the head of the Young Detective Agency.
Yep.
The Sleestack guy in charge. He's got like the horn in the middle of his head, the big black eyes, green skin, the hair around the horn. And he says, yes, we've gotten your PI license here. He passes that to you. Driver's license and ID card.
Nice. All right.
So yes, write down all that crap. He gives you more stuff to keep track of.
So I got ID card, PI license,
driver's license. Oh, and concealed pistol permit. There's no permit for a laser pistol. I wouldn't recommend showing it to people until you've had a chance to talk to other members of the group and say, hey, what's up with this?
Gotcha.
They will have stuff to tell you, I'm sure. He says, we've got a job for you. It's here in this town. So where do you stay in this town? Do you actually go to sleep?
I have my own place, or a little place in the in the blue bonnet.
Oh, that's a long way away. No.
Oh.
This is going on right here, he says, in this town. You don't have to drive for several hours to get to it.
Gotcha. I don't really have a place then.
Good news. This is something that will also provide you a place to stay. We're going to need you to investigate the old Blackwood house. It's in central Shermer. The former tenants were involved in some sort of strategy, and the owner wishes to understand the mysterious happenings at the house and to set matters straight.
All right.
Now, I would recommend doing research and stuff before heading over there. Here's the address of the landlord, if you want to ask him anything before you go over there. And here's the address of the house and the house key and car keys. This is one of the good agency cars. If you trash it like Freddie trashed two of our other cars, you'll be paying the deductible on the insurance, which is $2,000. Considering you're making about $50 a day, that'll take a while to pay off. Like Freddie, who trashed two of them. I don't know why he did it. Are you good at driving, or would you like an old beater car? We have those also.
I'm pretty good at driving. Is it an auto car, or is it just one of those?
Is that a what?
Is it an auto car? Like a automatic?
Oh, yes.
I'll take a beater car then.
Beater car? Oh, all right. He gives you different keys. He says, there you go.
Might regret this later, but
if you trash this one, then it's a very small amount of money because the car is a piece of shit. We'll just buy a new one. I've got a deal set up because we have Freddie working for us, and he's such a bad driver. We have a deal set up with a local rent-a-wreck place. We just buy cars that they consider pretty poor and then get them fixed up minimally. So, do you have any questions?
Just a quick review. So I have the keys towards the car, a key to the house.
Yep. The address of the house, the address of the landlord, which are different.
Gotcha.
Very different. Yeah, the landlord seemed to have more information, but we didn't have time to get it, so.
Gotcha.
And like I said, there may be more to this than just scary noises, so take all the precautions that you want.
All right, will do.
All right.
So we'll look at my files or whatever.
Your files? Oh, he didn't give me any files. He gave you key.
Gotcha.
Oh, he also gives you $80 for expenses, so add that to your money.
All right. Okay.
Car's fully fueled.
Hey, Freddie.
Yes. Freddie's hating his what's it called? Internet connection now. So let's see if it will let him on or if it will allow him to keep on. Fortunately, this is a good mission for soloing if you have to. Here comes Freddie. Hey!
Hello.
Sorry about that. Can't do
Fine.
anything about it.
So has lightning continued to strike your house, trying to disrupt your internet connection?
No, they're doing some kind of maintenance. And yeah.
Cool.
They haven't said anything else. So.
Okay. Vince, discard one of your cards.
Yeah.
Freddie, draw 6 cards.
Okay.
And Vince will brief you on the way. He is driving a beater car. And
Ooh.
Vince is, go ahead and, well, as soon as Freddie, do you have any reds?
No.
Cool. Vince, go ahead and give me a driving roll as you go out. Find Freddie, Vince, give me a driving roll as you go out. You discover Freddie is sitting in one of the beater cars, possibly sleeping there. Maybe he lives here. Yeah, you pull out like a pro and just going down the street.
Yeah.
You don't drive at old man speed. You don't do old man speed.
Yeah.
You just, and their car's like, asshole. And you're like, You look over Freddie, who looks terrified to be going this fast in any kind of motorized vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, no. If you can drive, I don't care.
He seems to be the best driver in the group, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a 60 in that. No.
Don't discuss numbers. Just say, I'm a damn good driver.
Yeah, all right, gotcha.
I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I tell Freddie that we're going to investigate a woodland house. We have the address to the landlord to the house, and we got the keys to the car in the house.
Okay, who sent us?
Yeah, that would be a good thing to write down.
Yeah. Welcome to your first briefing also. Oh, so many firsts for you, Vince.
Yeah, I know.
He looks uncomfortable and keeps driving.
I look out the window. Where are we?
You see Slee Stack and shit wandering around.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're in central... What's it called? It's going to say Schonberg, but... No, that's not right.
Ohio?
No, it's it's like central... It's in Illinois.
That's right. Take a card, Vince. I gave you the wrong place. You're in Ohio, wherever the fuck this town is. Ignore the name of the airplace. Logan got confused. My brain exploded. It comes from being too old. So, no problem. That's apparently all the briefing you're getting. Where would you like to drive to, Vince?
Okay.
He's not good at briefings yet. It'll be something that he'll work on.
Yeah. I want to go to the landlord's house first.
No problem. He takes you to a nice neighborhood and stuff. Your car definitely sticks out here. Everybody else has a nice clean car as opposed to the spray painted number 14 on the back front top sides of their car. And yeah, you remember now that the air car was 13. You're wondering if this is becoming a motif or something. Yeah.
Okay. Freddie, no,
he glares at you for some reason.
I just stare out the window.
All right.
Decrease your hand by 1, Vince, because you got too many cards.
That's great. I don't need rifles.
A good idea before discarding a card is always check with the other players and say, "Hey, is this better than what you got?" Because he could be sitting on a bunch of nada cards or something.
Yeah, I have a nada. All right. Here.
Well, if you have a nada, just get rid of that.
Yeah. Freddie, do you want a clarity card?
Sure. Might as well. Since you can't really cast that many spells.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
So we're being sent to a house to investigate what exactly. Someone die or what
There's
happened?
like spooky sounds, but people believe that there's more to it. So we're gonna investigate.
Spooky sound.
Yes. They called it the real professionals for spooky sounds.
Sounds
No.
sounds ominous. Alright.
All right. I'm gonna drive to the landlord's. Oh wait, no, I already did that.
You're sitting in front of his house right now. It's a rather nice suburban house. It's got like manicured lawn, nice place, and it looks like it's kind of painted like a light blue
For some reason, the Sleestack like horns on everything. There's often, you know how people drive around with spoilers on their cars?
Yeah.
Instead of spoilers, they have horns sometimes, because they're fucking mental or something.
I just remembered something. When Vince turns to look at Freddy, he needs to make a sanity check, because I still have gills.
Oh yeah, go ahead and give me a sandy roll. Fortunately, the Sleestack don't really.
Yeah, they don't really care. Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and give me a sandy roll there, Vince.
Yeah, a 0 if you make it.
Cool.
So do I put a check in what? Or
no, you just look at it. You look at these big slits on the side of his neck and go, and then move on with your life. Like, I see weirder shit than this.
Got a neat haircut. No. All right.
Yeah. I had to go swimming, so.
I've seen people go turn inside out.
I have too. Remember that?
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was a fun adventure.
All right, where to? Oh, lead investigator.
All right.
Oh, you're loving this, aren't you, Freddy?
So I make sure not to step on his lawn, and
he gets down and starts wandering toward one of the houses.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
He heads to a light blue house, and above they have one of those little things that stick out on the porch, and there's a horn on top of it, and it's got like a doggy door in there, and there's dog shit in the lawn, so it's probably a good thing not to walk on the lawn anyway. But you get up there, and it's got like push bell or a knocker, your choice.
I use the doorbell.
All right. Eventually, older Sleestack comes to the door and he goes, "Yes."
Hello. We're here to investigate about the Woodland house.
Could I see some identification, please?
I pull up my ID.
Which ID?
My PI.
He looks at it and nods. Very good. Very good. Yeah. After looking at both, he says, "Well, please come in. Can I get you something to drink?"
Cup of tea would be lovely.
All right. Excellent. He goes off. He's after water for you, he says?
Yeah.
All right. After having you take seats in the living room, he heads off. Looking around his living room, it looks like an old guy owns this place. Probably an old guy who has one of those little yappy dogs. Up there it is. It yaps at you. He yells it to be quiet and stuff. And then it kind of goes off on its own thing. It looks like he's got the old man clutter and stuff. He eventually shuffles back in. He's wearing a bathrobe and slippers. He brings over a cup of tea for Freddie and a glass of water for Vince. And he sits down and he says, "Excellent. I had hired your agency to make sure that the place wasn't haunted, or if it is haunted, to stop whatever is haunting it."
All right.
That property has had some bad things happen in there, and I don't know if they're related or anything. I've never seen anything strange myself, but those poor people.
Mind telling us about the rumors or what happened?
Certainly. The Marico family moved into the house 2 years ago. After moving in, the father had some sort of serious accident and thereafter went violently insane. He was committed, and within the last month, the mother also went insane. They both babbled about some haunting form with burning eyes. They also told of inexplicable events within the house. Neither would enter one of the upstairs bedrooms. I knew the place was rumored to be haunted before I bought it, but the price was too good to resist. There at the sanatorium, I can get you an address on that if you'd like. It's a couple miles outside of the city. Let me go get that, and just in case, he shuffles off. Eventually comes back and he goes, here's the card, the Swift Sanitarium. Bit of alliteration there, I suppose.
Did you say Swift Sanitarium?
That's right.
Who founded it?
I don't know that. It's here on the card, he says.
I'll look at the card.
It says Swift Sanitarium, and it gives an address. Looks fine.
Okay.
Freddie begins growling when he looks at the business card. The old guy kind of moves back like, oh my.
Don't worry, business scares me too.
Apparently Freddie's quite insane, you're thinking.
I try to comfort him so he doesn't attack the card.
He's patting you on the shoulder like there.
Probably just a coincidence.
So, what was exactly the accident that the dead was involved in?
I believe he fell down some stairs.
Gotcha.
So he fell down the stairs, then he went insane.
Yes.
And then a month ago, the mother also went insane.
Yes.
All right.
Was there any other?
They have two boys. They're being cared for by relatives in Longview, but they're quite young.
Gotcha.
I believe ages 6 and 8.
And do you know where the boys were at the time of the accident?
No, I wasn't in the house, I'm afraid. I don't live in my rental properties. I live here.
Do you know if the mother also had some kind of accident or?
Not that I'm aware of, although she is in the same asylum, the Swift Sanitarium. Dun, dun, dun.
So when the mother went crazy and saw this figure with burning eyes, what was her description of it?
I don't know. I don't have. That's all I remember that they'd said.
Have you reported this to the police?
Oh no, of course not. The police investigated on their own. They didn't see any evidence of foul play, but they didn't find anything either.
I understand.
So do you think we'll get rain soon?
I look through a window and look kind of like clouds.
Give me a meteorology roll.
Ooh, fancy.
Very fancy.
You might be the first person to build up that skill. Who can say?
Meteorology.
You probably don't have the skill. If
I don't.
are thinking you don't have the skill, just click Learn ×1.
All right. I don't know.
You have no fucking clue if it's going to rain. This sounds like witchcraft talk to you, knowing the weather before it happens. That's obviously witchcraft.
Yeah. Damn old ladies and their witchcraft.
Mm-hmm. You hear Vince angrily muttering about old women while he looks out the window. The old guy waits.
Vince, do you know where the Woodland house is, or do we need?
Yeah, I have the address right here.
Okay. And do you have keys?
Yep.
Good. Okay.
Well then, the guy stands up, shuffles toward the front door.
Yeah, I'd go that way. Oh, Do they have first names? The Moroccan family? Morocco family? Sorry.
Oh. Yes. Gabriella and Vittorio.
Is this the father and mother?
Yes.
Mind repeating those names for me?
No. Vittorio and Gabriella.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, and
He retrieves your glasses and cups and stuff, and he says, "Well, good luck. And yes, this property has been around for quite some years, so I'm not sure what, if anything, you'll find on it. But good luck. I've never really done any of that sort of thing. I just saw it listed, and so yeah.
All right.
Good day."
Good day.
As you go out, yes, the sky is looking more overcast than it was, possibly due to angering the old women. You think?
Vince, do you want a missile weapons plus 20 before I dispel it?
There you go.
Yes, I'll take that. I'll treat you. Uh-oh. I'm not training with you at this very second time. Oh, what up?
Alright. Alright, where to next? Oh, lead investigator, you.
Alright, let's see. We got the Swift Sanitarium and we got the house. So,
I'll get in the passenger seat.
alright. Do we want to go check out the house first, then go to the sanitarium, or do we want to go do some more research?
Well, it might be worth gathering more information, so
Yes,
why don't we... Yeah, let's go check out the sanitarium.
Alright.
You guys head over to the sanitarium as the sky continues to darken. Occasionally, lightning lashes about and a light rain is falling. You can see the dark, grim sanitarium in the distance, surrounded by a high wrought iron fence as the lightning crackles behind it.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
That's not spooky at all.
You guys pull up to the sanitarium. Somebody comes out with an umbrella, and they're wearing all white and stuff, and you pull into the lot, and they escort you back inside. It's one of the guards, and it's the Swift Sanitarium. Their motto is, "We'll cure you swiftly." You see Freddy's eye twitch as he reads the motto for some reason. You're not sure what his problem is. Freddy may be a bit too crazy to be in here, you're thinking. You guys talk to some people. I need a fast talk roll from one of you guys.
I'll do that.
Sure.
Wow, I suck at fast talk.
I'm going to let you interview anybody. He says, "Nah, I'm sorry, you're not doctors, and Vittorio is too wound up to speak to anybody."
Please excuse the newly appointed lead investigator. My name is Freddy. Have you perhaps spoken with the detective agency and the Henry Young Detective Agency? I'm sure you've heard of it. We are quite reputable, and we only wish to help solve a problem.
I'll be right back. I need to sharpen my pencil.
No worries.
Hmm. Give me a fast talk roll there, Freddie. That sounds quite reasonable.
Fast talk.
Yeah. He says, well, I suppose we could let you talk to Gabriella. You won't get anything out of Vittorio, I'm afraid. He doesn't speak to anybody.
Willingly or because he's unable to?
He is in a deep fugue state, I'm afraid.
I'm assuming that's
That's
induced,
bad.
induced by.
No, you don't induce a fugue state. A fugue state happens when the mind is shocked to the point where it can no longer cope with anything going on. When the horrors become so much that it feels as though they're pushing in on your brain, and all you can do is open your mouth to scream, but nothing comes out.
You've been having way too much fun with that, haven't you?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's have a talk to the Gabriella then.
All right, he says. He takes you. He gets one of the guards, and he says, "Yes, take him to see Gabriella Macario, please." And the guard goes, "Very good, sir." He's taking you down the hall, and he says, "The guard is leading you down the hall."
Is it Macario or Morocco? Morocco.
Macario.
Right.
Paste it. They are not Moroccan. Paste and send. And it
Yeah,
says,
you spelled it right.
due to recent spifles in the budgets and whatnot, we've had to put her in one of the rougher wings. You're going to want to be very careful and keep to the left when you go down the corridor. I'll let you in. Go down. She is in the last of the cells. Remember, do not give her anything. Do not touch the glass. And you should be all right.
All right.
All right.
You see a tunnel, and it looks like on the left there are various cages and such, and
Okay. We go to the one that we were pointed to.
when you're heading down there, the guy suddenly yells, "The right! I may keep to the right!"
What guy? The same guy or different guy?
Same guy.
Okay, I keep to the right then.
Right, both of you guys give me a luck roll.
Where's my...
Freddy's fine.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. You guys both managed to avoid people trying to grab you as you were keeping to the left, heading down there. Eventually, you get to the end cage, and you see big sheets with the air holes and stuff in it that separates you from her. That's made so you can't bang your way through it, unless, of course, you are Alex Kinley, in which case he might pelvic thrust his way through it just to get to the woman.
So what is she doing when we get
She,
there?
you notice she's sitting around, pretty stringy hair, unpainted horn. She's just sitting on the side of the bed looking at her hands. She looks up when you come there.
I nudge Vince forward.
Thanks. No, all right. Gabriella.
Yes, she says. She stands up and walks over near the glass. Who are you?
We're here to find out more about the incident that happened?
I don't talk to reporters.
Or not reporters.
I don't believe you. She crosses her arms over her egg sacs.
I show her my ID. We're
Closer.
private investigators.
Closer.
I
Squints at it.
closer, but not too close. Just one grab it right
Yeah,
now.
make sure to have a good grip.
Yeah.
Okay. She looks at him and goes, oh, all right. She uncrosses her arms.
Carry on.
She goes back over and sits on their bed.
So,
You're here to talk about the house, aren't you?
yep.
There's an evil presence there. One I hate to think of. At night, I would sometimes wake to find it leaning over me with its angry, mad eyes staring at me.
And what did it do afterwards?
I don't know. I would hide under the sheets and cry. When it was angry, it might cause dishes or other objects to fly around the room, but it mostly hated my husband, Vittorio, and it concentrated on him. It broke him in the end.
In more ways than one, I hear.
She just looks at you.
He fell down some stairs, yeah?
Yes. It may have pushed him.
How big was the evil spirit?
I don't know. It seemed big,
Was it bigger than you or smaller?
bigger than me.
Does she have any, besides the bed, what else is in her cell?
Toilet, sink, some books.
Hmm.
Not a lot.
Do I notice if she has anything to write with?
No, she has nothing to write with.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Are we under surveillance? I'm assuming that we are, but
Surveillance is a skill that you usually need to, like, just looking at somebody's place, that'd be a spot hidden. But if you're surveilling somebody, that means that you're either in a static position, like you're not moving, or you're tailing them and you're like watching an area or something like that for changes that are coming through.
I wasn't sure if there was any security cameras or.
And you look around, that's a simple spot hidden roll.
All right.
There's one. There's one. Yeah, pretty much looking down the hallway. That way you can tell when all the crazies break out and begin running.
Gotcha.
So you're definitely on camera.
Ma'am, would you be able to take a moment and describe to me, to the best of your ability, what the spirit looked like, all the features you can remember? I'm going to try and draw it and show it to you and see if it looks like
The
that.
eyes were like fire.
I start sketching, actually. Well,
Fiery eyes. Great. Other than that, it's just kind of a black nebulous form with fiery eyes to her.
Gotcha.
larger than her, though.
Well, when you're laying in bed, a lot of shit seems larger than her.
Yeah, fair enough.
Give me a sketching roll to see what you can do with this. Come on, dick pic.
Dick, dick, dick.
No,
Crowd doesn't go wild.
I was just imagining Vince's mom going, I wonder if that game is a good influence on him, walking by and he's going, dick pic, dick pic. He's like, no, not. All right. So yeah, you make a suitably scary sketch that seems to scare her, but is valueless to you guys.
all right. What do you remember? What do you remember about the day when your husband fell down the stairs? Tell me about that day.
Please, I don't want to remember it. Go now.
Man, we're trying to resolve this spirit. Get rid of it. We would
She
like your
slams
help.
herself against the plastic and screams,
Oh.
"There's nothing you can do! Get out!" She screams.
I understand it.